Hi everyone, it's Sergeant from 7 Trades and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to talk about making thumbnails for YouTube videos. And this is very important actually, it's more important than people think. So if we're on the home page of my YouTube, and if you scroll down you can see that everybody's got this, everybody's investing something in their thumbnails. And the reason why they do this, it's because that's the first impression. That's the first impression that somebody gets when watching, looking for something on YouTube. It's like having your store's, front window showing to the street. So it's actually very important, and it can either attract people or just make them scroll down. Okay, so today we're going to go into, we're going to be using only free tools, so you won't have to be paying for anything, and let's get to it. So there's a couple of things that I use. For example, first off, I take images from unsplash.com. So these are really high resolution, high quality photos that are completely free, and that you have every right to use any way you wish, because you can also go to Google Images, but then I recommend you filter down the images that you can actually use, so you don't get sued by someone for using their images without consent. Okay, so let's get on. I use Unsplash because you can use your own photos, but I just think that if I try doing something like these faces and things, it just makes me look like an asshole, so I go for Unsplash. So for example, you want to use a man's face, so because I'm a guy, so I wouldn't use a woman image. So let's just type in, for example, I don't know, happy man. And immediately, okay, this is one I've been using before, but you can use many of them. Let's see. So you see, if I do this and I make a photo of myself with these expressions, I just feel uncomfortable, and I'm I'm not gonna do it. Wait, let me see. We can choose. I could actually choose this one, but this is more like 3D, so it's going to be more complicated. Okay, anyway, we just go with this one, this guy that's really happy. You see, it says download free, so you just download it. And I'm gonna use, okay, let's go to just the pictures, and we're gonna download it here. So you see, so now you can choose to say thanks to this person that made a photo, which would be really nice, but we're not gonna do it now, just to save time. Okay, so now we got our photo. The first free tool we're gonna be using is PicMaker. Now you can sign in for free and use it for free. There's you don't have to pay anything. There's no membership or things like that. Now, as you can see here, you have templates that you can use, but since I'm not going to be doing my entire thumbnail in this cloud-based software, I'm just going to go to uploads. Yeah, so you see, I use it a lot for my business. So this is me, and this is the maximum I can do, by making something, and it's not good enough for YouTube. You have to make a bigger impact than that. Okay, so now we're gonna find the pic that we saved. It's this one. Open. Okay, save. Okay, this might be actually a bad, no. Okay, so now What we want to do is get rid of the background. I mean, here you don't see it because our background is also white, but actually if you put it on something, so let me show you what I mean. Now this is why I use PicMaker, because here you have the auto background removal, and it usually takes people a lot of time to remove backgrounds and this is all done on automatic. You don't have to do, you just press yes, proceed, and you let the PicMaker do its magic. Actually, it doesn't do it always perfect, but it's very easy to use, and you know, you just need to after the software deletes the background, and this is going to be really easy, I think, because it's a white background and no colors that would confuse the software. Okay, there you go. So you have only this white things that are remaining. So now what we do is, I'll remove this a little bit so you can see it. It identified a person, so we hit next. And now this is the brush size, and the brush you're going to use for deleting the residue. You see the white parts that remain here. So you're going to use, you press on this, that means that you want to delete, and you can set the size of the brush. So you see this is a small, and then you just, you know, click and carefully just delete the parts that you don't want to have here. So it's really easy to use. You have to be a little bit careful, but anyway, you make a mistake, you just hit undo, and you know, that's it. Okay, we're going to here a little bit. Now what's very important is that not only having the picture that is like, you know, you want to have a happy person, or depends on what you're presenting on your YouTube channel. But anyway, okay, this is it. We're not going to do any more work on it. I think this is nice enough. Anyway, it's just a, you know, thumbnail. So we hit done. The background, and now we're going to add a background here in terms of colors. So the best way to draw attention with your thumbnail to your video is by using colors that have a high contrast between them. So black and white, red and yellow, and so on. So sorry. First of all, let's give it a name. So this is going to be a test thumbnail. Okay, and we're going to save it. Yes. And immediately in PicMaker, we're going to choose a background. I like to go with the gradient because it's a little bit more. Okay, let's go with the red, and then we're going to use, for example, okay, this looks, you see, it already looks like something you would see on YouTube. Okay, so hit save, yes, and we're going to download it. I told you can use your photos. I just don't feel like I have, the camera doesn't love me. Let's put it that way. Okay, so now we're downloading thumbnail test. Let's save it here. Yes, I want to replace it. Okay, and now we head to Canva, which is another completely free tool to use. I mean, you can upgrade it and of course have a pro version, but the basic version is really more than enough for many things. I mean, I've been doing all kinds of image editing for my clients that I do social media marketing for you know, Instagram photos, for Instagram posts, Facebook's posts. I also make Facebook ads in here, the images that I want to show. So I really recommend it to everyone, and as I said, it's completely free. So I mean, there is so many, you have so many quote unquote gurus on YouTube and on internet that, you know, are always promoting all these ways, you know, free ways to make money and without investment. And my personal opinion and experience, you know, you can start with some basic free stuff, but along down the road you're gonna have to pay something. You're going to have to invest a certain amount of money in order to make money. Now you can do it as, you know, if you're on a tight budget, you're going to choose what, you know, there's so much out there that you can really choose, and we will be making videos about those things as well. So I will be trying to, you know, help you out in the way of just helping you make a decision on what tools you want to use and what you don't want to use. Or if you're, you know, if you have money and you want to invest, then I suggest you just find out what is your best option. There are so many, you know, affiliate marketing programs and systems that you can, you know, that with a wide range of prices, you know, starting from, I don't know, $200 until, you know, a couple of thousand. So, but anyway, in this in this video, we're just doing the free stuff, and I will be always trying to find cheap ways to do a quality job. But, you know, somewhere you're gonna have to pay, because it's just not gonna happen by using only free tools. Okay, let's go on. Okay, so now we're gonna use the dimensions. So we're gonna use, you know, standard YouTube dimensions, which is 1280 pixels by 720, and we're gonna hit create new design. We could have done all this in PicMaker, but I just find Canva you have much more options, and when you start using it, you're gonna see what I mean. Okay, now we're gonna hit uploads. You see we have this guy, but that was the image before. So now we're gonna upload the image with the background. Okay, here it is. Yeah, it already is here. So now you just spread your canvas. Okay, that's it. And now we go to text. Okay, now adding a heading, a title to your thumbnail is important, but it's going to be more important on how you save your thumbnail, and I'm going to get into that a little bit later. Okay, so for example, I don't know, I want to be talking whatever your niche is, or so let's just type in, let's choose a cool text. Oh no, let's do it this way. We're going to use one of these. So as I told you, or I didn't, I don't know, Canva has a Pro version, which you have to pay for. See, try Canva Pro. But the basic version is, I think, more than enough. So you have, if you want to filter down, you know, you have to look for which types you have to. You see, this is free. When it's not free, you're gonna have a little icon saying that it's Pro. But anyway, let's just go now. For example, I want to use heading. Let's see what we have. Okay, this is cool. Yeah, but in that, so I don't need this. So this is gonna be too big, of course. So we're just gonna make the dimensions fit our thumbnail. So as I said, you just, you know, choose depending on what you're gonna do. So let's just put 10 best ways to make money online. For example, just for this test video. Okay. I mean, the best way to see how it's done is to find one of those channels that are doing well on YouTube and just, you know, see what they're doing. So now you can add some details here, add something here, but I think this is just good enough. It's really visible and it stands out. Okay. Now we're getting to the part where we download it, and when we download it, it's very important to give it a name, and the name should be the same name that you're going to name it on your YouTube channel. But not only that, the same name should be repeated in the first sentence of the description of the video that you put on your YouTube channel. And another thing is, when you make the video and you save it on your PC, name the video the same name that you're naming your thumbnail, your description, your first sentence in the description, and the name you're going to give it in the title segment of your channel when you post the video on your channel. So what I will do in this instance is just, okay, download this. Now we can use PNG or JPG. Since it's going to be a YouTube video thumbnail, I'll just choose JPG. Okay, so now download. And as I told you, it's very important to give it a title. So this, we said it was 10 best ways to make money online. And this is the way I would save it. Now why is all this important, what I was telling you? It's because actually YouTube is owned by Google, and Google is all about SEO, so that's search engine optimization. That means that if you name your video 10 best ways to make money online, and you repeat that title when saving your MP4 file, your JPG file, giving your video a title, and also in the description, maybe even make it, you know, with bigger fonts and bolding them. That means that that's gonna tell Google that that's the keyword that you want to be found for. That means that anybody looking on Google for 10 best ways to make money online, of course depending on the competition, but Google is going to be telling them, okay, this person has that title and it's, you know, it's repeated 4 times, so I think that's the video you want to watch, because it most certainly has the content that you want to watch. So that's why I was telling you all this about the title and how to save it. So keep that in mind every time you post something on YouTube and you upload a video. It's very important that it's all uniform, let's put it that way. That means that you give the same name to the thumbnail, to the MP4 file, your title on YouTube, and at least in the first sentence of the description of the video. Okay, so that will be all for this time. I hope you enjoyed it and found it helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And yes, if you want to learn something more about, you know, social media, affiliate marketing, if you have any suggestions on what we could make a video, just leave it a comment below, and I'll try and meet your requirements. Okay, thank you very much. Bye everyone.